Hello friends, this is Sarveshwar and in this video we will discuss today how to do indexing in R. Friends, generally when we have a list or we can say mm, a variable with so many variables, we have to use indexing. In that situation, we need to use some like we need to use square brackets, double square brackets and dollar sign to extract the elements or list of elements we want from our list. So I created that. Suppose I just clean the slate so we can start it again. Okay, friends. Suppose we want to extract something from a list. I'm just creating a list, and just to create a list, the command is list. I'm creating a list of three variables. One is a string variable to which I'm giving a name. You can give anything x, y, z here, whatever you want, just put here. Uh, and then another variable by name number with three variables. It is a vector, a numeric variable. First one was string variable or character variable. This is our second one is numeric variable, and the last one is your boolean true false. You can generate so many. It's for simple, for sake of explanation, how do lists work. So friend, I'm generating this by giving a variable name x. This is a list that contains three things: character string, uh, first variable, second is numerical, third is logical values. That are This is a list of three variables and I'm just assigning a name x. Okay friends, it's very clear. Then we go and suppose I want to extract my first list. In the list, suppose how does it look? So we see here, this is our list x that has three variables: name, number and boolean. Those are separated here by dollar sign, and three things contains. So friends, when if you want to extract, suppose first element, the first element is name, second element is number, third element is boolean. So how to extract? Suppose this is, it contains three things: name, number and boolean. I want to extract only first. How to do that? So what can I do? Simply I can extract by name. First name is name, so x is list name and the element name is name. So I'm just extracting by here. It is giving me. So I can assign it to a variable a, and then a is this, and I can, what is the class? List. So friends, this is to be noted here. When we extract an element from a list using square brackets, it gives us a new variable that itself a list. So when we extract it, we are getting a list. Though the name is a string variable, but this is not giving us a string variable. It is a list for us. Okay, friends. So one thing. The same thing we can do for x number, then x boolean. Three variables are there, and at the same thing we can do by using number as well. This is our first name is our first variable, number is second variable, boolean is third variable. Suppose we want to extract the first variable name, so we can use x square bracket first, second and third. Same thing we are getting. If we don't remember the name and we know the sequence of the variables in element list, we can do 1 2 3 as well. And similarly, now we will use square brackets, and but now the question comes, we are using square brackets and now we are moving to double square brackets. What is the benefit? So friends, suppose we are having a list. We want to extract, not list, we want to extract this ram as it actual class. This is a string variable, so when we extract this list, it should be a string. Similarly, when we want to extract number, the variable I get, that should be a numeric variable instead of a list variable. When I extract the boolean, it should be a logical variable instead of a list variable. So how to do that? For that purpose we are using this. So suppose friends, so we are from the name variable, we are extracting by using double square brackets. This is our second variable. Here we can see dollar sign is not coming here, means this is not a list now. If we see the class, it says it's a character variable. Similarly, if we just see for the number, it gives us a numeric variable. If we do this for boolean, it gives us logical character. This is the way double square bracket do the same thing as square bracket, but the output we are getting is not a list now. It is the actual class of that variable. I think I am clear. We are having two indexing function, double square bracket, second is double square bracket. Output would be same. But suppose we want our output to be a list, it should be single square bracket. But if we want the output to its actual class instead of a list, we would use double square brackets. The difference lies here, friends, not more than that. The same thing we can do by numbering 1, 2, 3, first, second, third element. The same thing as we did in single square brackets. Now we come to the dollar indexing. So it is simply it is same as we are using double square bracket. It gives the actual class of the variable, not the list variable. But uh, so you should know the name, like x dollar name. You cannot extract by putting x dollar one for first variable. You have to know the name of that variable. So if you want to generate by using dollar sign, okay, it's generated, it's ram, and it's same as uh, the double square brackets. But in loops, generally, just to maintain the sequence, when the loops are given in numbers, we use double square bracket instead of dollar sign. So this is the way, friends, we can use these indexing functions. So these indexing functions are very useful for us when we make some loops, and in the loops we generally use double square brackets in place of single square brackets. Dollar is also useful, but generally double square brackets are preferred. Thank you, friend. Keep watching.